Hi, my name is Natalie Bonneau, and I'm in the 8 a.m. Authentic Christianity class, and I did my book over Living Like Jesus by Ronald J. Sider. So basically the book talked about embracing the characteristics that that show Jesus, so that we can bring people to Him. So, and one thing I got out of it was that when you embrace one characteristic, they lead into each other. So when you embrace God's holiness and His love, it makes you want to live like Jesus, and holding marriage covenants and just spiritual renewal, just getting in God's presence. And you just want to make the church look like heaven, just loving people and concern for the poor and worshiping God, and just the servanthood that Jesus showed us. And just so the first big point that stuck out to me, and honestly really convicted me, was when Jesus died on the cross and He rose again. He left us and changed. He left us in charge of finishing His task, and they included a hypothetical conversation with Angel Gabriel that when Jesus went back to heaven, it said Gabriel went up to Jesus and said, "God, you did it? You finished your task?" And Jesus' response was, "Not yet." And He said, "Why? You could have easily done it." And Jesus' response was, He said, "What if they fail? What's your backup plan?" And Jesus said, "There is no backup plan." And so that really stuck out to me, because God could have easily just been like, Jesus could just brought the people to Him like that, but He trusted us and had faith and loved us enough to bring people to them and show Him their love. And it is so important that we show that love to people. And even if just a small percent of us just embrace those characteristics of the genuine Christian, we can bring so much people to God. And that truly convicted me. And then the second thing that stuck out to me was, it was more of a personal matter, and just was my appreciation for God and my family. And there's a chapter in here about marriage, and in that chapter it starts off talking about children with divorce, and how they just, as those children that are products of divorce and single parent families, or whatever the case might be, they're at higher risk of being high school dropouts and teen parents and abusing drugs and gangs and all the stuff that goes with that. But it just made me, admire God's work, because me and my sisters, we're in that category. But with our mom accepting Christ when we were little, it changed the way that we were raised. And just, we can say that we weren't high school dropouts and teen pregnancies and all parents and all that. And it really made me appreciate God and what He did in my mom, and just my mom for the work and stuff, so we weren't those statistics. And it just really made me appreciate that.